Yeah, who needs to wait? Well, we'll see what happens. K-Dog. Anthony Bressler. Music Biz Moriarty. Nico's Own Comedy, Jamie Miller. Good evening. I just figure I'd go live on YouTube for a little bit and see what happens. How you guys all doing? Dorito and Luch Cabri, JS Slots. What's up, kiddos? Jamie Miller says. I don't have a plan. I never do. I kind of let the conversation go where the chat goes. Cute kitty kitty. Good to see you in the house. Daily Mock. How you doing, Mock? I'm just kind of hanging out on a Thursday night. Phil. Funniest unfunny guy. Phil with a psychopathic Murphy governor. Sorry, Phil. Have a job interview tomorrow, so now I can't sleep. Well, try to get some rest. You don't want to go in tired. I mean, you know, you want to have some rest. Son of a bitch! Holy crap! There was a fly in my coffee. Sorry. Oh my goodness, how did that happen? There's some kind of bug. I had poured this about an hour and a half ago. It's been sitting here on my desk. I'm out in the garage. Oh, man. Hold on a sec. Oh, unbelievable. Hold on here. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Well, let's get some new coffee in here. It ain't gonna kill me. Hopefully the fly didn't have coronavirus. Terry Taggart says Trump's coming to my area. Jenny Marseth, how you doing? I didn't know about Trump coming to my area, but it doesn't surprise me. Exploring with Fluffy. Wow, how you doing? Just added protein. Oh, man. I got coffee all over my floor because I spit it out. Hold on, I got a rag here. I'll run it over with my... It'll evaporate. It's fine. That's what I love about being out in the garage. You can sneeze on the floor. You can spill shit on the floor. It doesn't matter. Toshkosh. You know, it's funny. You know, Trump actually goes out places. Trump will do press conferences for like an hour straight doing questions. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they just did a press conference. We think we should mandate masks. And then right at the end of his bullshit little interview, he just, I got something on my screen here. He just leaves. He never takes questions. 80 days away. They rush him away all the time. No questions. No questions. It's unreal. Guy's running for president, and he won't take questions from the press. All 14 people that are always out in the room there that he just packs them in with. Jenny Muchley? K-Dog. He comes on tomorrow with a fly head. Help me! Help me! Help me! I like the original Fly and I like the remake. First one. Jenny Marsa, you would think he'd be answering. He answers none. You know what, Jenny? They actually, his campaign people, they say, we're done. We're done. They actually keep him from talking and like usher him off stage. Hey, the good news is, Jenny, with Kamala Harris as the running mate, I think Trump just assured himself another victory. I'm sorry to say, I don't think the people are going to get excited about Kamala Harris and Joe Biden running the country. I mean, come on. I think even the Democrats probably sat back and said, ow, fuck, why'd you have to do that, Joe? I'm sorry. I think even the Democrats just, they're like, they looked at their wife. Well, honey, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to vote Trump this year. Lizard King, I want to know how the Democrats can say we're just going to raise your taxes, then we're going to keep a good portion of it for ourselves and not give it back come time for tax. Lizard King, if Biden and Harris get in, say goodbye to the United States of America. They're going to take your guns. They're going to do a mandatory mask mandate. Kamala Harris has nothing. She has no track record of anything other than they're calling her a moderate. She's like a left-wing liberal nutcase. Yeah, I let it go on Joe and Harris this morning on stream. How could anyone in their right mind, with any common sense, vote for those people? I'm sorry if you're a Democrat in the chat, no diss. Joseph Wanger, good to see you. Yep, he wants it for 3 months. I love how they just pull numbers out of the sky. Let's wear masks for 3 months. Is there any science behind it? No, but 3 months just sounds good. 3 months just sounds good. Sounds good. Why not 4 months? Matter of fact, how about 3.6 months? 0.6, let's add 0.6. They just pull stuff out of the sky. Let me just pull something out of the sky. It's a fortune cookie. 3 months. Yes, my fortune cookie said 3 months. Well, you should vote, cute kitty kitty, but that's all right. Life of Linda. I was in that boat years back. Now they're all gone until September. Yeah, they want to relock stuff down starting in September. Imagine that. Huh. August, September, October, November 3rd. Start the lockdowns in September, so they go into November. Oh, imagine that. I really hope Trump kicks all their asses, gets reelected, and that'll be the last we'll ever hear of Joe Biden. He'll never have a shot at it again. Oh, someone just followed me on TikTok, but I don't even post there anymore, really. But thank you. Maybe I will. I don't know. They already spy on us. So, Thursday night, what's going on with everyone? Anything? K-Dog, I feel for you, man. I don't think I've ever known you to ever have a good month. I don't mean that in a bad way. I feel for you, brother K-Dog. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't finish my look for the show. I was in a hurry. Sorry, I'm a trendsetter. I like the all the way up collar. There we go. Megan's blog hates it, but that's all right. That's my look. It was inspired by Flock of Seagulls. If you look at their 1980, 80-ish pictures. Yeah, it's a got to make sure you have a shirt though that's loose or it doesn't work. PJ's in the house. Rich Life of Road Trips in the house. Joseph Wanger's doing good. Yeah, I love talking politics and stuff that other people shy away from. Doesn't bother me a bit. So, rich life of road trips. Hope you're having a good night. Hey, give me a kiss 2021. You know, give me a kiss. I haven't done a lot today. I spend half the day scanning over news stories, filling my head with news, and I'm trying to decide what news stories to do. I need to not be so picky and just do all of them. I mean, there's so much going on in the news. It's really sad. I don't know if you heard about that 5-year-old boy. His neighbor just shot him in the head and killed him. I mean, what does this world come to? The neighbor. Oh, yeah, I did a quick video on that, Terry Taggart. There's certain brands of hand sanitizer that have methanol. Methanol. It's a deadly substance in it, and it can actually hurt you. Yeah, Give Me a Kiss 2021 is pretty sad. I mean, you know this stuff goes on in the world, but when you hear it, it just your heart just goes out, you know? Senseless. Totally senseless. You just got back from Vegas and the Grand Canyon. It was so wild. Daily Mock, kid was killed execution style in his yard and the shooter made racist smart. Yeah, you know what's even funnier yet? Or not funny, I mean, ironic, whatever you want to call it. Supposedly the dad and the killer of his kid had dinner the night before. How does that happen? How do you have dinner with someone, the next day the guy goes and shoots your kid? I just don't even understand that. Multiple lives ruined now, because that guy's going to go to jail for first-degree murder. The family that lost the child, I mean, senseless. That is literally a senseless crime. Lizard King, I swear when politics is mentioned to certain people, I swear I see that start of an aneurysm out of anger. Like, no! I can tell you disagree with me. Like, yeah, I'm pretty opinionated. Well, you know, most people that are Trump haters don't know anything about the man, never watch him, never listen to him speak. You know, and usually if I say, okay, name something bad that Trump has done for America during his presidency, usually I get the same answers. Oh, he's a racist bigot. He's arrogant. He's okay. But tell me something bad. How has your life in America become worse since Trump's become president? Let's see. He's trying to bring our jobs back to America. He's sick of China juicing the shit out of us. You know, and the list goes on and on and on. You know, people get mad at him for building this wall. What are we supposed to do in the United States of America? Let every single person that wants to come here? I mean, we're bad if we say, hey, we just want to slow down on people coming in here? I mean, the liberal left is like, what? No borders, no walls, no USA at all? That's how we're going to do it? I don't mind politics at all. Most people form their opinions of politics off CNN or the nightly 10 o'clock news. Mom Goonies in the house. Yeah, the thought of a road trip right now, Rich Life, to me is just like not even appealing. Then close all borders, Mama Goonie says. How you doing, Mama Goonie? Thanks for being a member, by the way. Mama Goonie, that's why she's green. Thank you. I really appreciate the new members that we've had. It helps support the channel. It just does. Terry Taggart, I was a lifelong Democrat until about a year ago. I hated Trump in the beginning. Now I know the truth. Trump 2020. Wow. You know, the Democratic Party used to not want to take your guns away. There were some attributes to them that weren't that bad, actually. Now, the Democratic Party is just a radical group. Radical group that wants to take away your freedom, allow everything to go to shit, cities to be looted, burned to the ground, while they just cheer it on. They want to take away all your freedoms, all your rights. It's the party of the they're not even a party anymore. They're just, you know, they're just puppets. No talking to Trump haters. You can't change their mind. Well, if those people would start investigating what Trump's done for the country and what he's fighting for, Trump is legit. I don't agree with everything he does. No, that's where people get confused. Trump supporters agree with everything. I don't agree with everything he does. But the guy's got a handle on things. He's brilliant. And the media just lies. Here's a man. They go after him with everything. What if the Democrats that spend all their time hunting down Trump would spend that time actually trying to get something done? But they don't get anything done. All they do is keep witch hunting Trump. And they can never get him. Russiagate, nothing. Impeachment, nothing. COVID, protests, more COVID. They can't get him because there's nothing to get. Well, the truth is, a person can get into office and really is a regular guy. You know who I want to be president? I want Mike Huckabee. I want Mike Huckabee to be president. Hashtag Mike Huckabee. After Trump. Well, it's free money, cute kitty kitty. If you can get free money from the government, why work? Daily Mock. Democrats have always been a radical group spreading lies since the start of their party. No, I know, but they've just changed even more, Daily Mock. Well, hey, it's interesting to see Terry Taggart in there saying, I used to be a Democrat and I switched. PJ, all our families start out as immigrants. The only true Americans are the true Indians that were here before everyone else was brought in or moved in from other countries. No, I'm not opposed to immigrants, PJ. There's just a legal route to do it, that's all. There's just a legal route to do it. I know we're a diverse nation. I don't care if I get a check or not. I never got a check, cute kitty. I was due $3,600. I never got it. So, and you know what's funny? Nothing changed during the whole COVID thing for me. All the bills kept coming. If you make a late payment, they still charge a late fee. Everything just still coming at the Wacky, which I'm sure a lot of you have experienced. Couple minor things out there, that happened for some people. A few people were able to push payments back here and there, but overall, all the pressure of all the bills never stopped during this COVID nonsense. So, here we are. Sold the land to pilgrims, then the Indians gave and tried to take land back, hence the wars. No, they're not, Mama Goonie. Democrats are not the same as it used to be. I think if Trump gets reelected, you're going to see a lot of stuff happen. I really do. Because he's not going to be under the pressure of the reelection. Seriously, how can anyone with a straight face cast a vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris? I can't even believe that. It's mind-boggling. Joe Biden can't even keep two sentences together. He's hidden away in his basement. He can't even answer questions. Like, where does he got to be? He did that press conference to say, I'm saying we should have a national mask mandate. And then Kamala Harris comes up. That's real leadership. She actually said that. And then when it's over, they just walk off stage with their crews and no questions. You're running for the president of the United States. Where the hell you got to be? You don't got 7 minutes, 9 minutes, 11 minutes? Because they know if the press starts asking Joe Biden questions, he will screw them all up. They do not want that to be on camera. It's so obvious. I think they just got Trump reelected by picking Kamala Harris. Joe was already on shaky ground. You know what I think's sad, too? I'm all for the equal rights for everyone. But I feel like Kamala Harris is being used because she's a, African-American woman. So I feel like they're using her, and that I think is sad. That's almost to me like racist in itself. Not because of the merits, she's the best person for the job. I think that's sad. I'm just saying it. And I think a lot of people can see that. It's a political ploy, and that's kind of disgusting to me. Warsaw Patriot, by the way, the Democratic Party was also held responsible for creating the KKK, the anti-Semitic. Oh, I believe it, Warsaw Patriot. Jenny Marseth's tucking herself into bed. Yeah, Mama Goonie. And to me, that's wrong. I think that's a disservice. Did you see my post? Give me a kiss. I saw on Instagram, I think that was yours, about the 5-year-old kid. And I had already seen that story earlier. I was going to do it as a video on YouTube, and I decided not to, because I was like, well, as sad as it is, where could I really go with that story? It would just be more, here's a depressing thing that just happened in the United States, you know? I know that's Susan Big, not technically, but it appears that way. I think they were looking at Susan Rice, but she's too radical and it's got a real... I think she has a tendency to speak her mind, so I don't think the global elitists wanted her because she might push back on them. They need puppets. She's not a moderate. She's got the most liberal voting record in the Senate. Mainstream media like CNN and all that is pushing Kamala Harris as this moderate. Oh, one even called her borderline conservative. I'm like, what planet are you on? Just John Vlogs. Thanks for being a member, by the way. I'll be doing some membership stuff in the next few days. Some little videos and thank yous, and eventually we'll have some private live streams. Today it was reported 1 in 4. The test, PJ, is flawed. By the way, they just got caught, PJ. They just got caught inflating the COVID numbers again. They released a bunch of cases that were backlogged for they don't even know how long, possibly months. They released them all at once. Then all the mainstream headlines ran with it. Hugest spike. Horrific case numbers. The worst in a day. They got caught again. They just lie and lie and lie. And every time they get caught, they just say, oops, sorry about that. It was an oversight. I should do a whole video about all the oops, sorry, it was just an oversight. She won't wear the ball gag, Susan Big. You must be a, oh crap. Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction fan, there we go. Finley River Kennels. How you doing? South Cowgirl, 504. Music Bigs. Moriarty. The entire CV mask thing is bull. Influenza has a higher death rate. I know that, Music Biz. But I can't speak so openly on YouTube. I have to be careful. D-Live I can speak openly. I'm with you on that. But everyone in America is going along with it. And they use the term the science supports it. Actually, the science, there's different sciences. And if anyone says anything against it, they get banned. Any doctor that goes against it. Music Bismite, you're preaching to the choir. I'm with you on that. Well, Finley River Kennels, I can only live stream so much on YouTube. I don't mean it in a bad way, but, you know, D-Live is where it's more lucrative as far as paying the bills. It's no diss to anyone in the chat. It's not. It's just a reality. But I've been doing a lot of videos here. But I do the live stream sometimes to connect with everyone that's been supporting me, and I appreciate that. So I don't want that to come out in the wrong way. There's so much enthusiasm for Trump. Oh my goodness. Joe Biden has zero enthusiasm. Zero. None. People go out everywhere Make America Great Again, Trump 2020. You see it everywhere. The mainstream media doesn't cover it. They just did it in my own town recently. She sued prisoners. She used prisoners as slave labor and false arrest of people to use them as slaves. I actually heard about that, Daily Mock, that Kamala Harris extended prison sentences for people that should have been released to have cheap. I heard about that. I haven't really researched it. I can't say for sure. Well, Music Biz Moriarty. You're not Music Mansion, by the way, are you? No, I'm just curious. Because I unblocked them. Trevor Ryan. Say hi to me, please. Hi, Trevor Ryan. How you doing? Good to see you. Antonio Perez, good to see you. Yeah, I can talk freely on DLive. Yeah, you got to be careful what you say on YouTube. You know what I think's funny about YouTube? Susan Warshak, or however you pronounce her name, CEO of YouTube, she said that anything that goes against the World Health Organization will be banned. We could sit here and do a live stream for probably 10 hours on all the times the World Health Organization has gotten stuff wrong. So the idea that anything that doesn't support the narrative of World Health Organization, if you don't, it'll be banned. That's crazy. I watched the podcast with scientists and doctors who are working with putting together the vaccine. Don't get me started on vaccines, PJ. Finley River Kennels. I wear the mask on my forehead. No one says anything. I went into Walmart with my motorcycle helmet on. No one said anything. Now I'm in a little bit of a... I got to decide what to do. I said this on my stream last night. My governor made a mandatory mask rule in Wisconsin. I haven't worn one yet. I haven't been to a store for 2 weeks now. But this is what I'm going to do. It's my Pepsi scarf. So I'm going to go up with my Pepsi scarf. And just to make sure I get my 2 cents in, when they say, sir, you need your face covered, I'm going to say to them, you know this is all a lie, right? You know it's fake, right? And then I'm going to say, here. And I'm going to go like that. Say, there, you're protected from COVID. Are you happy? You're protected now. You're protected. You're protected because I have my Pepsi scarf. I'm going to get my 2 cents in. Every fucking person that tries to make me do that. I'll do the scarf if I have to, I guess. I guess I'll have to. And then I'll just lower it when I get in there until someone says something anyway. Hell yeah, Warsaw Patriot. That's a big hell yeah. I thank you for a lot for continuing, Green Bay Wacky. Thanks, PJ. Trevor Ryan, I'm voting for Trump. There is no choice. I have no problem. I don't care who leaves my chat. I don't care if you unsubscribe for me. Trump all the way. Trump is the only hope that we have in America to not lose it. At least not until the next election. Yeah, Warsaw Patriot, what people don't understand about this new vaccine, and that's why I keep telling people about it, it's an RNA vaccine. It's never been approved for humans. Never. Now, what does that tell you? RNA vaccine never approved for humans. I'm not giving you medical advice, by the way. I'm giving that disclaimer so YouTube can't give me grief. It's an RNA vaccine, never been approved at all. And yet they want everyone to take it by the end of the year. And keep this in mind. I'm just prepping you. It's making the headlines. See, I study the news every day. A lot of you don't, and that's okay, because then I can provide it for you. But they're priming you for the mandatory vaccine idea, and they keep going back to the 1905 Jacobson case, where a guy was fighting. He didn't want to take a smallpox vaccine, and it was the vaccine or the $5 fee, like a fine. And they keep going back to that to try to say the government has the right to force you to take a vaccine. Watch the news. You're gonna be like, oh, Wacky mentioned that. Every day there's a story about, does the government have the right? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. No, they don't. No, they don't. Nobody votes for anyone. Two Party says, yeah, well, the most important music, Biz Moriarty. The biggest thing I would say for everyone, make sure to vote for your smaller local elections. I just went and voted on Tuesday. The small local elections, the sheriffs, the congressmen, the senators, the judges, those are very important. You know, I gotta admit, if I went back in time, I used to think those were the least important, and the important one was for the president. My thinking was flawed. President ones are all rigged, more than likely, but or at least attempted to be. The local ones are the ones that are important. Go ahead, Trevor Ryan. Contact tracers, they should fire every one of those. What a waste of our money. What a waste of our money. Contact tracers, they're building an army to monitor us 24/7. Does the U.S. government have to monitor us 24/7 everywhere we go? Your phone is going to become your judge, jury, and executioner. Oh, sorry, you went to the auto parts store. You ran across 6 people with COVID. Please go home and self-isolate. Thank you for choosing Verizon. You know, it's like your phone. This is your new judge, jury, and executioner. There it is. The armor is at my wife's nursing home to give COVID-19 tests to employees. Daily Mock's going to run in 2024. So you want to get measles, flu, and other diseases. The new vaccines I got. What about other diseases? Okay. Warsaw Patriot. I'm not going to knock every single vaccine, all right? I won't. I'll give an example, though. My friend gets the flu shot every year. The guy is sick as a dog. I never get the flu shot. I never get the flu. Imagine that. And read back on what happened with the polio vaccines. See, what people don't understand, we've evolved into a new area of science. And it's not conspiracy. It's nanotechnology. Things will be introduced into your body. Nanotechnology is legit and real. It's absolutely legit and real. It's not a fantasy. It's not a sci-fi anymore. It's out in the open. You can do any research you want on the internet. Nanobots in your bloodstream doing things to your body. Holy crap, it's Mother Nature! The California Blondie! How you doing, Mother Nature? New York lesion plates are chipped. Wait, what does that mean, Susan Big? Finley River Kennels. Cute kitty kitty, and there's actually a cure. Wait a minute. They already have all the phones. Yeah, I know. But the COVID thing is even worse. Contact tracers. What a sham. And you know what? They did it silently. Under the table, they hired tens of thousands of people that were out of work and desperate for work. Hola! Oh, cute kitty kitty, they've taken down a lot of doctors. What does that tell you about what's going on when they got to censor everything? Why do they got to censor it? If the truth will come out, truth will prevail. Trevor Ryan, I love you, Green Bay Wacky. I'm voting for the Dave Ben ticket 2024. Well, I don't have enough knowledge to run the country, but which YouTuber got raided? Jake Paul. Jake Paul. Oh, Jake Paul. Phil Dogs. I've never had to get tested for COVID, as I know I don't have it. Hey, it's a medical fact. It's under 0.5% death rate. Why is everyone freaking out? Are you freaking out because you're really scared, or are you freaking out because the media Ask yourself that question. Are you really that scared? Or are you just scared of what you see on the news and on TV every day? You know, fear is the biggest motivator. Fear. Yeah, I don't know, Daily Mock, what happened with Jake Paul. I can't stand Paul's family, complete morons. Well, Warsaw Patriot, he's got $23 million. He's $19 million, and he's 23 years old, so I don't think he cares much. I don't listen to the media life, Linda. Oh, yeah, New York license plates have a chip in them. Yep. Hey, what a great country we live in right now. The borders from state to state, a lot of them now have checkpoints. Does that sound like United States of America or USSR? Back in the USSR, don't know how lucky you are. Back in the USSR. Yeah, I know about the looter incident. I did a quick video on it. Give me a kiss. Terry Taggart, Natural News says green tea and zinc even better. Well, you know, we do have something. It's wonderful. It's called an immune system. It was made by God, and it works pretty good. You know what? Just John Vlogs? That's what the headline says. Tanner Fox got COVID after going to one of Jake Paul's parties. Now, that's a typical headline. How? Prove it. Prove the headline. Prove it to me. And that's no diss to you. I'm talking about the people that said that's the way the media works. That's the media works. Now, why? Because they went to the party and then they decided to get tested for COVID. Positive test came back, so it must have been from the party. The test admittedly is flawed. It creates false positive. There's no false information there. And we still to this day, how many people in this chat know that the CDC sent out tests that already tested positive? They had coronavirus on them. We don't know how many it was. They're claiming it was 60,000 tests or 30,000, whatever it was. No one really knows the number. They got caught by the federal government, and it was just like, oops, sorry, it was a problem in our manufacturing process. So that means they were giving people tests that already said positive corona. They were putting coronavirus into people. And that did make the mainstream media. That's a fact. You can go Google it. PJ, what about polio vaccine, Green Bay Wacky? I'm a polio survivor. Ask me. I used to do research reports and speak to Rotary Club about it. Ask me. Well, a lot of people got polio. They got the polio vaccine. That did happen. I'm not giving you any medical advice on vaccines. I'm just focused on the vaccine for that they're toting right now for coronavirus. You cannot disagree with me on that, Green Bay. Wait, okay, and guess who was the complete idiot who filmed a dead body in the forest in Japan? Yeah, Logan Paul should have been taken off YouTube. That just goes to show you, when you have money, you can go film in Suicide Forest, people hanging, and get a slap on the wrist. You know what they did to Logan Paul for that? They demonetized him for 2 weeks. Oh my goodness, wow. I'm losing sleep over that. My Ninjaghini won't get any, or my Lamborghini won't get any gas in it for 2 weeks. We already know that YouTube's two-sided. If one of us would have done that, our channel would have been deleted. Logan Paul makes too much money for YouTube. I will say this, though, Warsaw Patriot. It's a medical fact that vaccines have maimed and killed people. They have. So, it's a crapshoot with them. Again, no medical advice. Phil Dogs, Warsaw Patriot, Logan Paul did an apology. Oh, I saw his apology video. That was so lame. That's old news, but I do remember it. Green tea helps the zinc get into your body. The power is in you too. Watch The Power is in You too. Tells about test, 3 minutes long. This nurse, I believe she is, reads right from the test pamphlet. Give me a kiss. Don't get me started. I'd have to go over to D Live. We talked about it all night last night. We did a 6-hour live stream all through the night. 90 people in the chat. Give me a kiss. What does that tell you? Yes. People go to get the test. The line's too long. They leave. They've signed in. They get a call a few days later. You tested positive. And they're like, no, I never took the test. Well, our records show that you did. See, that's the thing. Once they say our records show, then those people have to prove that they don't have it when they never got. What does that tell you? It's one. Don't get me started. Oh, don't get me started. Full Gamer 309. Good to see you, by the way. Mother Nature. Amen to that. Amen to that. Yes, everyone's got these coronaviruses. Do you know there's over 300,000 viruses that they know of? Over 300,000. We're all carriers of virus. You know, before COVID, everyone makes it out like there was no germs on our bodies. We were clean. And nobody died. Imagine that. We all lived forever. This is such bullshit. Wake up, people. Get logic and science have gone out the window. Yes, they did send ballots to dogs and cats and dead people. Mail-in. See, a lot of people don't understand the mail-in voting, why it's so open and prone to fraud. It's not an absentee ballot. That's different. Mail-in ballots are just being blanketly mailed out. Nevada just got voted for completely mail-in voting by who? The Democrats. They're the ones that passed it. Ooh. Everyone has COVID. Wow, that's a... I can't really say that channel name. I mean, welcome to the stream. I don't know about that channel name, though. But it is a free society. It's an advanced version of the SARS. That's all it is. Warsaw Patriot, you don't have to sell me. You don't have to sell me. A better way of saying it, okay, not that everyone has COVID or Corona. We all have viruses on us, though, that can trigger the test. That would be a better way of saying it. It's not that everyone has Corona itself, but we all have things that could trigger that. Mother Nature's into healing and stuff like that. She's pretty knowledgeable, especially with cannabis. COVID has been proven since 1960. Comes from, yeah, it has been around. Yeah, I'm against it too. I got a face shield. I was gonna put a. Yeah, it's a divided issue, Warsaw Patriot. No one's ever gonna agree on it. No one's ever going to agree on that issue. I mean, I'm not going to not like someone because they support abortion just because I don't support it. Even I wrestle with that, someone who's against it, because, you know, I do think of things like, well, certain instances, we're never going to agree on that. Oh yeah, God's in control. You covered it this morning. Would you go live, Daily Mock? Haven't been on your streams for so long, Full Gamer 309. Well, I haven't done that many streams for so long. I don't do an incredible amount of streams. Well, Pelosi did her interview trying to imply that she's second in line for the White House. Haha. Yeah, I haven't done those for a while, Trevor Ryan. The Jeep streams. Gonna pick up streaming more often and straight to the point. Well, I do like D-Live that we can speak our mind over there. I do like the openness. I don't feel restricted. I can just say things as I feel them. Hey, one Mama Lisa 713. Hi all, now late am I? Oh, who's a nut job? Brian on the go, good to see ya. Who's a nut job, one Mama Lisa? Yeah, I do limited YouTube streams. They're kind of limited. I can only do so many of them. I don't get trolled too bad, Daily Mock. Newbie doobie doo. Oh, even the masks. It's on the CDC website even. They don't filter small particles. This mask obsession right now. You know, everyone is just so sold on it. I can't change anyone's mind. I don't even try. You know, ask yourself this, though. Nobody ever wore a mask up until the year 2020 in America, other than people that, a few people, you know, that maybe had compromised immune systems. I'm just talking about as a whole. Nobody ever cared about the flu. Nobody cared about tuberculosis. Nobody cared about the common cold. Now everyone cares and everyone's sold that they work. It is bad when you have a compromised immune system, yes. I haven't worn one yet. You know what I call CNN nowadays? Cancer News Network. Oh, Warsaw Patriot. That's a good name. Pretty sad what they're doing. CNN. Good old CNN. Mother Nature, just a new fashion statement. You know, Mother Nature, people, they're enjoying wearing them. They're enjoying. You know what it's like here. I'm gonna stop the music for a sec. Hold on a sec. What was that message? It's like joining a club. That's what it is. People want to be accepted. And, you know, all I ever hear is the science supports it. And actually what it is, it's the science that's allowed to be out to the media. Any doctor that says anything different is banned. Any science that goes contrary is banned. Oh, I had the music on. Maybe I didn't have it on that loud. Is that low that you can't hear that? You're wide awake now, Terry Taggart? Lulu, love you! How you doing, Lulu? I'm not against science, but let all scientists have a voice so people can make educated decisions. Just stick your tongue out. It's very low. Oh. I'm always worried the music's going to be too loud. All right, let's try it at 30. I'll try it at this higher volume. Lulu 2024. Michelle Barden didn't wear a mask at the mall. Should I worry? Yeah, so Phil Dogs. Someone in Auckland, New Zealand has been contracted to coronavirus. There's 4 million people in New Zealand. 4 million people. 4 million people. $24 million in Australia. I was wondering where Lulu was. I was wondering where she was. We're just talking about whatever the chat talks about, Lulu. And don't forget, check out Lulu Love You's channel. She's got cute videos about animals. I told her the other night on D-Live I started playing some. It's like, we don't promote Lulu enough. She's got cute videos. Well, you see, newbie dooby doo. I will say this. A lot of people don't understand the people that don't support the mask wearing. Like myself. All we fall in the category of is voluntary, not mandatory. That's all. That's all. Voluntary, not mandatory. So it's not that we're against it. We're just against mandates. That's all. Mandates. We're against it. Well, they are pushing to wear them in your house. Do you know in some states, like in Florida, newbie dooby doo, they actually have certain laws on the books or executive orders. You know, they just make stuff out of thin air. They want your guests now to wear masks. So when my friends come over, come on in. Oh, make sure you have your mask on. Make sure you have your mask on. My own home. My own friends come over. Kids aren't going back to school the same as before, period. This all global reset. Yeah. Well, here's what they do. They get some schools open, and then a couple kids test positive for COVID, then they shut it down again. If that's going to be the logic that, you know, a couple positive tests come in, the school gets shut down, we might as well just close the schools, period. That's it. Be done with them. Everyone homeschools. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind other people's opinions, but I've got my own. Do you think streaming on YouTube is slowly dying out? Google is obviously making it as unappealing as possible. Is YouTube streaming dying out? Well, you know, think of it this way, Trevor Ryan. Here's the way I would say it. YouTube streaming is simply a place to stream. Like, you guys right now are in my stream, but you could be in my stream on any platform. YouTube isn't really pushing me right now. There's millions and billions of people on YouTube right now, but nobody knows I'm live. You guys do. So to answer your question, is it dying out? I don't know that it was ever really not dying out. All it is a place for people that know you're live to come over if they want to. I mean, that's the way I would say it. I mean, there's 31 people in the chat. I could easily have 30,000 in there if people knew I was live, right? But I'm not getting pushed out by YouTube, so it's... Is it dying out? I don't know. Wait a minute. Some countries here you have to wear a mask in your car. Wait a minute, give me a kiss. Don't even go there. Hold on, I gotta read that. Hold on. Florida says masks in cars. Let me see if that'd be a good news story. Okay, hold on. Just a minute here. Uh, you have to wear a mask outside in Florida? If you're walking down the street, you have to wear a mask. Show me the science in that. Let's see here. At or inside your home, car, and truck? What kind of insanity is this? Hold on a sec. Inside your car? Inside your home? Hold on a sec here. Oh, wait, exceptions. No, wait a minute. Hold on, I read that wrong. I don't want to give you misinformation. You don't have to wear it in your home, car, or truck. You don't have to wear it in your hotel room. Eating or drinking. I just read it as you don't have to wear it in your car. Just so you know. Okay. Yeah, 2 schools in Georgia have already closed. They're never going to open it up if they're going to base it on someone getting a positive test. School's closed. Yeah, okay. All right, so there you go. That's what I found. Oh my goodness, RV Davy? NH Girl 83 Fams? Yeah, Daily Mock. I know there's a lot of misinfo going around. I know. But on the same token, a lot of the misinfo is to support the narrative. I don't care if you don't wear a mask and you don't have to rationalize anything to me. This America, my mother's a recent cancer survivor. That's why we're... Oh, okay, newbie doobie. Well, you know what I don't understand? I'll just say it simple, straight away. If your mask protects you, why do you care if someone around you doesn't wear it? And simplest question, simplest. If it works, why do you care if someone around you doesn't have it? Voluntary, not mandatory. That's kind of my stance. I thought Facebook owned YouTube and Instagram now. I haven't heard that, PJ. David 2020. Sorry, I want to have my say about the mask yesterday. I was mad. Oh, are you Davo88? David, I don't think I put that together. You're Davo88 on DLive, right? I won't back down exposing any streamer who pushes fear-mongering to sell products. What products, Daily Mock? Who are you talking about? I don't sell any products. People need $1 for food and supplies, not EM. What is an EMP scam? What's EMP? I don't know what that means, Mock. You came here from James the Fam. Oh, NH Girl 83 Fams. Cool. PJ, Florida just passed that. Passed what? Oh, not me, LOL. I do have memberships, though. That's a great way to support the channel. 33 people watching. Become a Green Bay Wacky member. It supports. Yep, you are Davo88. That's what I thought. I forget sometimes. I forget, David. Yeah, last night on DLive, yeah. Oh, EMP. But in the sentence that Daily Mock, people need use money for food and supplies, not EM. Oh, I hope that's not what I think it is. I know someone who has EMP products. Okay. Well, anyway, that's all right. According to the CDC, Kathy from Texas. Oh, we can't get started tonight. Kathy from Texas is a good supporter of the Wacky. We just disagree on a lot of points, that's all. Good to see you in the chat, though, by the way. Hope you're having a good night. Give me a kiss 2021. I don't want anyone thinking I'm giving false info. It's what I was told. LOL, wink, wink, Daily Mock. Yeah, I know where Daily Mock's going with that. I get around. It's to protect myself and so I don't spread it around. If I do come in contact with it, 32, relatively healthy. Catch out's one thing, but if I get it to my mom, another cancer. A couple days before they said they were going to require a mask in Tampa. We're never going to agree on it. Survivor, someone who's currently undergoing treatment, I'd feel terrible, man. Oh, thanks, Daily Mock. I appreciate that. Brenda Hall, how you doing, by the way? What's the scariest thing you found out today, Brenda Hall? Scariest thing? That Joe Biden's actually still running for president? Joe Biden and Kamala Harris? Yeah, that's probably the scariest thing I found out today. Relocated in Flagstaff, Arizona, RV Davies says. I don't have to wear a mask when it's not mandatory. Yeah, that's all. Hey, that's all I'm for. Voluntary, not mandatory. Even when you don't agree with someone, your way of dealing with it's above so many others. I'm guilty of muting people who want to argue. No, I don't like to mute people. I'm the one that sort of preaches no censorship. I'm caught in the middle. I don't want to wear one, but I will if I'm asked. Well, here's what I'd like to see, NH Girl, 83 fams. For all the people that support the whole mask thing, I'd love to see a flood of information from the doctors that would give you all different perspectives and alternatives on it. I'd love them to show you what the CDC says on their own website. I'd love all this information flooded out and then let people decide. But because YouTube and Twitter and Facebook censors everything, all you get is one narrative. The one narrative is one sentence. The science supports it. Show me your references, and I'll show you mine. See, that's what I would like to see. An honest debate, all out in the open, and then people that, fight for it. Once all these things are out there, then we can all talk and have a debate about it. The name is Krista. All right, NH Girl. Let's see here. Susan One Loveway. No laws yet, Florida. Well, you've got a kind of a mini dictator down there in the... Oh, what's her name? What's that county? Oh, I can't think of her name right off. Someone could help me out on that. They pick and choose, Joe Dirt says. Yeah, if there was no picking and choosing, and you were allowed to get all access to all information, and we could debate on that, and if mainstream media would do that. Nancy Pelosi is frightening. Oh, my goodness, don't even get me started on Pelosi. I'll never forget her opening her gourmet ice cream on the Late Show and laughing about it in front of her $24,000 stainless steel refrigerator while people are starving, out of work. Nancy Pelosi is out of touch with reality. She's rich. She's above all this. No inconvenience to her. 90% of our cases are in adult facilities. Let's do a debate, Dave. Well, Mother Nature, we can talk openly on D-Live. That's what I did last night for into the wee morning hours, 6-7 hours. Funniest Unfunny guy's still here. Just saw you on TikTok. I opened an account today. Yeah, I haven't done anything with TikTok yet, Funniest Unfunny guy. You can blame Phil Dogs for that. Phil Dogs, me and Cap 7 were doing a stream one night over here on YouTube. And Phil Dog says, TikTok's great. I got some great view videos. And we said to Phil, no diss to you, Phil. So we said to Phil, well, how much money have you, or how many views have you got? He goes, I got a video of 304,000. We're like, damn, you must be making some bank. And Phil goes, yeah, it was like $1.24. And we're like, oh, wait a minute. $1.24 for 300,000 views. I didn't get excited about doing TikTok after that. Sorry, Phil. Yes, Lisa, that's the biggest point that people are missing. We've lost control of our government. That's true. That's it. You just nailed it on the head. You just nailed it, Lisa. 1111. Arta Reed, how you doing? I mean, take, for example, the two gym owners, Ian Smith and Trumbetti, I forget his first name. Two gym owners in New Jersey. And I'll say this and preach it at the top of my lungs. They have a workout gym. They make people wear masks. They sanitize the equipment. They use hand sanitizer. They require their members to have a bottle of sanitizer on them. They do everything right. No cases of corona at all. 13,000 people that went through their gym. But yet the governor, Murphy of New Jersey, said, you're a non-essential business, you must close. Keep in mind, Walmart's open, Home Depot's open, Costco's open. So, they get citations every day they're open. That's how it started. They said, no, we're still open. Then they got arrested. Arrested for being open. They still stayed open. Then they now just lost their business license. And they're still open. Those guys are heroes to me. You tell me any justification why those business owners can't be open at their gym. When Walmart's open, see, people have lost their common sense. It's so simple. The formula is so simple. Walmart's open, Home Depot's open. The government picks who's essential and who's not. What does that tell you about the government? You, essential. You, no. You, yes. Imagine a bunch of business owners coming in a line. Government's just standing there. What do you do? I'm a gym owner. Nope, you're closed. What do you do? I own a Walmart. Yep, you're open. What do you do? I own a Home Depot. Yep, you're open. What do you do? I'm a restaurant. Nope, you're closed. That's what's going on. That's the bigger problem. That's the bigger problem. Yeah, read up on it. Anyone read the side of the box? Oh, Daily Mock, they went into overdrive on that. When people went to Facebook with that, they banned it. Anyone that said that, what you just said, they explained it away. It's fake news. It's false information. It does say that on the side of the box, even on the surgical ones. Even on the surgical mask, it says it right on the side. It is control. But you know what's ironic? Here's what's ironic. Ian Smith and Trumbetti, they're heroes to me. And they started a GoFundMe. Last I looked, about 3 weeks ago, it was over $100,000. So actually, the public privately got behind them financially and said, we support what you're doing. Those guys are heroes. Fashion mask. Stand up for your rights. If you don't, we're already losing everything, Brenda Hall. See, the chance is over. That's what people don't understand. Everyone that went along with everything in the last 5-6 months in America, our chance to stand up is now severely diminished. Severely diminished. Susu, good to see you in the house. This is a good chat tonight. I'm glad you guys are interacting. I don't mind talking about this stuff. Doesn't bother me a bit. I'm probably one of the few streamers that doesn't care about. I don't mind talking about this stuff at all. I talked about this on my D-Live stream last night. I know a lot of people, they want the fun, wacky, and all that stuff. But the whole fucking world's falling apart around us. That's great. Let's all laugh and everything. Go to Netflix, you want to laugh. I'd rather talk about what's on my heart. What's on my heart is we're losing the United States of America. We're losing the world. And people are just kind of oblivious to it, going along with it. I'd rather try to talk about this stuff. And a lot of people are afraid right now, and a lot of people are fearful. A lot of people are losing their jobs. They're homeless. They're, you know what? This has affected me. all this COVID stuff. People think live streamers are immune. My income's been cut down to 2/3 of what it was. I maybe have a third of what I had between DLive and YouTube to operate on. I'm affected. That's no diss to anyone in the chat. Like, I'm not trying to pressure you into donating to the channel, but I'm just simply saying, even I'm not immune to it just because I'm online. People think, well, you got a job, you're a live streamer, you're online, but everyone else doesn't. So everyone else is stretched too thin. Trump, I would say, is probably one of the best presidents we've ever had. And because of all the lies and because of all the misinformation, he's being touted as the worst. That's what's so funny. Obama was said to be one of the best presidents. He was probably one of the worst. Probably one of the worst. But he was a rock star, so people say he's one of the best. Trump, he's done more for America. If you actually research him, you'll totally change your opinion about him. My son had 2 small businesses. One closed down yesterday. There you go, Susu. Another carnage. You know what's sad? The small businesses that are closed are going away in silence. They never make mainstream media. They're just closed. And you'll never even hear about it. When I go downtown, in my town, there's 30 businesses that are all closed, at least 30. We lost our movie theater. We're losing restaurants. We're losing all sorts of antique shops, everything. They're all gone. They'll never come back. They're gone permanently. I saw an estimate the other day, 400,000 or 500,000 businesses gone in America already. Somewhere between 300,000 and 500,000 gone. In the chat, either agree, but it's also... Yeah, I like to talk to people in the chat, Trevor Ryan. See, a lot of people, Trump gives a few mixed signals. Again, being a Trump supporter doesn't mean you support everything he does. There's some stuff he's done. If you watch him, he'll sit there for an hour fending questions to the press. He doesn't shy away from any of that. The guy's brilliant. Look at Joe Biden. Joe Biden is running for president of the United States. He goes on camera in a small little gymnasium with 14 people there, in a frail voice, gives something, yeah, I would want a mandatory mask law. And Kamala, come over here and tell me. And then Kamala comes on. That's real leadership. Really? And then when they're done talking, they get ushered off. You'd think now if you're running for president, they'd be like, okay, I'm taking questions from the press. What do you got for me? But no, they just usher him off every single time. He never takes questions. When he went to visit his hometown, went into the neighborhood, no questions. Everything's always no questions because he makes a fool of himself when he talks. The real Joe Biden comes out when you see him. Their strategy, I think you know what? I'm starting to really think it's going to backfire on them. I really do. They think they can hide Joe Biden long enough, 80 days to go. They're just like, we only got 80 days left to hide him. 80 days. I think when it comes to November, if it's a somewhat legitimate election, people are going to go into that booth or they're going to fill out their ballot and they're going to be like, I can't vote for this clown. There's no way. Democrats are going to be like, oh, don't worry, I'm voting for Biden. And then they're going to get their ballot. Trump. You're using TikTok to attract new viewers to my YouTube channel. Yeah, I haven't done much. Yeah, it's an evil plan, Lisa. They have no one that's legit. Big backfire, I think, Joe Dirt. Well, I know some of you just got in here, but I'm just going to say it like it is. I think it's a complete disservice to Kamala Harris to take a African-American woman, which we already know she's not. I mean, she's part Indian, which is fine. But to me, that's a disrespect to her because that's a political move, not because she's most qualified for the job. They're like, we need you. We need you to get votes. We need an African-American woman. And you know what? As much as, I love my brothers and sisters all around the world, all different races. Anyone that's praising this, because I already see it in the mainstream media, oh, we've got the first African-American woman on the ticket. Yes, that's great. But is she being used or is she there because she's the best person for the job? I think she's just being used politically. And I think that's a disservice to women. I really do. I just do. Hold on a sec here. What did Mother Nature say? Much love, Lulu. Yes. Ellen DeGeneres going downhill. What does it matter? She's so rich. Taser says, I've been subscribed to this channel for like 3 years, yet I hardly ever watch you. Laughing my ass off. Still staying sub because you're a good guy, though. Hey, thanks, Taser. Phil Dogs. Yeah, there's a lot of comments, Lulu. I'm trying to read. I go out of my way to read comments. Anyway, Ice Poseidon's over on DLive right now. Go to one of Ice streams, see how many comments he reads, and the guy's hugely popular. Sorry, Ice. You don't read the chat, man. You don't care. You don't care. It's hard to read everyone, though. Oh, don't get me started on Oprah. Man, I just watched an interview with her. It was pretty creepy. Did you guys see it? Did you see it? She was talking about child abusers. And she was saying, if you do it right, it's pleasurable for the kids. I couldn't believe it. I was like, did she just say that? Did she just say that? She just went there. She just went there. I was just like, oh my goodness, Oprah. Wow. Go watch the interview. You'll be shocked. Let's see here. Now, what did Phil Dogs? He was saying about Ellen, but what else did he say? Did I miss something here with Phil Dogs? Phil Dogs. Not everyone wears a mask on public transport. Well, yeah, David 2010, I can only say so much on YouTube. Mother Nature, for real. For real. Here, I could probably find the video. Now, I know what she was trying to say, but it's creepy the way she said it. It's very creepy. Let's see. Oprah says, I'll just say doing it right. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. I'm going to mute my desktop audio just in case something comes through. Hold on just a sec. Now I can't find it. You might have to dig around on that, Mother Nature. Just dig around for 5 minutes, you'll find it. I'm trying to see if I can find... Oh, wait. Just dig around on it, Mother Nature. Just dig around on it, you'll find it. She was doing an interview, and she was... she had the two guys... It revolved around the two guys that were from Neverland Ranch. You remember with Michael Jackson. Yeah, just dig around, Mother Nature. You'll find it in 5 minutes. What she did in her interview was she was explaining to her audience that, that there's... It was sick, the way she said it. It was sick. They're all demons. Michelle Martin, wait a minute. What the? I'm so glad I never supported Oprah. You won't believe it when you see. If I was on DLive, I could dig around and play it. I could find it and play it. It's just too hard. It's just too hard. Yeah, I just can't go there, David 2010, here. But over on DLive, I could talk about that. Too sexy for my garage. Yes, smash that like button, Lulu says. How are you doing tonight, Lulu? Talk to me, baby. Not really, baby, but... I want to know what's going on with my fam. Lulu is my family. She's my family. What's going on with you tonight? Come on. Tell me what's going on tonight. Well, Michael Jackson's music will live on. It's too bad his reputation was tarnished. 36 up in the house. PJ, yes, lived in Wisconsin for a number of years before coming back south. Lulu, love you. Man, yeah, it's kind of bothering me. I almost want to, let me see here. I almost want to, see if I can find that just for Mother Nature, make it easier. Oh, I think I got it. Hold on, I'm going to mute my mic. Oh, I came close. I thought I had it, but that part of the interview was with the guys. Okay, Mother Nature. I get task oriented, you know. They are protesting outside Mayor McBride's house in Wisconsin. Are you pimping the schnizzle and get with the grizzle? Are you pimping it, pimping it, pimping it? You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Mother Nature's in the house.
Pimping the schnizzle. Mother Nature one day gave me the lines. To pimp the schnizzle, to pimp the hizzle, to get with the grizzle. I'm pimping the schnizzle. I got with the grizzle. Are you pimping the schnizzle? Are you pimping it, pimping it, pimping it? I'm pimping the schnizzle. I don't like the grizzle. But one day I got the hizzle. I got the hizzle and the schnizzle. Quit pimping the schnizzle. If you only want to pimp the hizzle. Pimping the hizzle. Are you pimping the schnizzle? Mother Nature gave me the lines. In a chat, I think I'm just fine. I put on my red hat and lines. And I'm pimping the schnizzle. Put a feather in my cap. What do you think of that? Because I'm pimping the schnizzle. I gotta pivot, pimping the schnizzle, pimping the schnizzle. I'm pimping the schnizzle. What you think? You think it was whizzle? And what about that whizzle? Gotta get pimping the schnizzle. I'm pimping the schnizzle. I'm pimping the schnizzle. I gotta get down with the grizzle. I'm pimping the schnizzle. The schnizzle, the grizzle, the hizzle, the whizzle. Are you pimping the schnizzle? Or are you getting the grizzle? Are you pimping that schnizzle? I'm pimping the schnizzle, yeah. I'm pimping the grizzle. Getting down with the schnizzle. Mother Nature gave me the lines. In a chat, I'm just fine. I got my red-hatted lines. Now I'm pimping it, pimping it, pimping it. I'm pimping the schnizzle. Just get with the grizzle. Are you pimping the hizzle and the grizzle? Just pimp the schnizzle and the shizzle. The shizzle, the snizzle, the grizzle, the hizzle. I'm pimping the schnizzle. Pimp the schnizzle, pimp the schnizzle, pimp the schnizzle.
Find the beauty in the world. A mountaintop, a beautiful sunrise. Take yourself there. It's the beauty in the world. Today, look for the beauty. It's a beautiful day. Find the beauty in the world. A lovable puppy, a beautiful girl. Find the beauty in the world today. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful world.
This world seems down, I feel like a clown. My raps don't flow and I feel so low. It's the stress, the negativity, the empty promises that I need to find. The good things, the positivity. Fill my heart with this world's beauty.
Find the beauty in the world today. Find the beauty in the world today. Find it, the beauty. Find the beauty in the world, the beautiful things that make life worthwhile. Find the beauty in the world today. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Find the beauty in the world, the things in life, the beautiful things that make us smile, that make us smile in a beautiful world. It's a beautiful world.
Find the beauty, the smiles, things that make life worthwhile. Find yourself, find the beauty in the world.
I'm a cheesehead, can you dig it? Well, that's Wisconsin cheese. Can you sing it, not wing it? I tell you, it's a breeze. Go Swiss, or mozzarella, or cheddar and Colby Jack. I'm a cheesehead from Wisconsin. Hey people, that's a fact. Here it comes, the sick cheese rap.
Pizza Mona Lisa real style, spend a while, make you smarten up the dial, gonna go the extra mile. Cheddar, it's better than you ever ate. Go Swiss and pepper jack, hey, it all tastes great. You shred it, you get it, you grate it, I ate it, it melted, I smelt it, you dealt it, I felt it, I wrapped it, I zapped it, and trapped it, and it's gone.
I am just a cheesehead from Wisconsin. Sing it!
I am just a cheesehead from Wisconsin.
Sing it!
Lots of cheese that we eat like ricotta and a body, and it's blue just for you, and Gouda that's so good. We got better, it's better. Monster, it's a monster. Asiago, provolone, parmesan, so you know so many flavors in our cheese. Cause I'm saying that it's absurd. I promise that we're not. There's just so many cheese words.
I am just a cheesehead from Wisconsin. Sing it!
I am just a cheesehead from Wisconsin.
Sing it!
I am just a cheesehead from I'm just a cheesehead from Wisconsin. Just a cheesehead from Wisconsin.
Sing it!
I am just a cheesehead from Wisconsin. Cheesehead from Wisconsin. I'm just a cheesehead from Wisconsin. I am just a cheesehead from Wisconsin.
Sing it!
I am just a cheesehead from Wisconsin.
And that was a little Green Bay Wacky music blast. Every stream, I'm shouting out the men and women that have served for the United States of America. Thank you, veterans, and the active military. We've got first responders, police, fire, and EMS, crazy times. All these people, their sacrifices. Give them your prayers, your positive energy. I know not everyone's a believer. And don't forget about our POWs, missing in action. Brothers and sisters that have not come home. They're out there, and their families wonder where they are. Keep them in your prayers. Let them know we're still thinking about them. They're not forgotten. And all I can say is I owe these people so much. We all do. And that's my dad, Arthur. You kind of gotten to know him by now. That's his flag from his funeral. I guess that's why I'm so patriotic, being the son of a veteran. And I just really appreciate the veterans so much. I always like to lift them up just for a moment during every show. People like Cab 7, Fireman CV, Boomer Rock, Mel Godoy, Mama Rock, Eddie from Eddie and Jen, Just in Time Prepping, Will, Iron Dog 63, and so many more. So many more. So many more. I just want to thank the veterans, as I always do. I really do. And, yeah, I just want to thank them. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. It's just kind of nice to get together. They're self-imploding, Kay Causey. Well, I think they just handed Trump the presidency with Kamala Harris. I don't see how anyone could possibly justify Joe Biden, Kamala Harris to be the next people to run America, like as if Trump's run it into the ground. They'll destroy America. They will. You won't recognize America, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. Keep in mind, there will not be a Joe Biden presidency. It'll be Kamala Harris. If Joe Biden gets elected, the odds of him making it his 4 years, slim to none. I wouldn't be surprised if 6 months into his presidency, he's got a stroke, he's incapacitated, something, and Kamala is the president. So, Mrs. Green Thumb, yes, Mrs. Green Thumb. I always just mention a few, David. I sometimes mention Mrs. Green Thumb. There's people over on D-Live like True North, Haunted Jim, a lot of them. Eric Hebert, how you doing? Yeah, I don't want to be president. I don't have the ability to. I don't have the skills needed. I don't have the skills. I don't have enough information. But I'm going to give my, Joe Biden, who can't even say, I'll let people decide my physical fit, not to diss on old people, but he couldn't even put that sentence together. And again, just imagine Joe Biden when, Mr. President, we need you right now. Whoa. Come on, man. What's going on? Missiles are being fired at us right now. Come on, man. What does that mean? We need you right now to make a decision. Now? Missiles? Where are they coming at us? Just think about Joe Biden being forced, Yes, gratitude for the service. That's right, Mother Nature. Fremont and Kenosha come to mind listening to that, PJ. Good night, y'all. Susan One Loveway, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Thank you for the first responders. Yes, thank you, Wacky. Lisa 1111 said, oh, Jake Houston's there. Thank you, Jake, for being here. Wacky member, thanks for being a Wacky member. Lulu's a Wacky member. I'm trying to build up the Wacky memberships, and I appreciate anyone that's doing that so far. Zacostado Wolf. The hair sniffer, Joe Dirt. Trump cannot beat the evil forces. Yeah, but I'd like him to be president for another 4 years so he can hold him off a little bit. I think you're going to see different things happen if Trump's president for 4 more years. I don't think his hands will be as tied. He'll have 4 more years. If you really look closely, I've said this before, Trump knows what's going on. He knows what's going on with Corona. He knows he's not dumb, but his hands are tied because he's got to appease the public a little bit because the media crucifies him. But if he gets reelected, you're going to see a lot more come out from Trump. Yeah. I'm not going to play that one. I just played 3. Good to see Eric, by the way, in the house. So, guys, here's what I'm doing. I'm leaving, but I'm not leaving. I'm switching my stream key out. I'm heading over there. I'll be live in 5 minutes. I'm heading over there because I can be honest and open, crank up some music. I'm switching to the other place. So anyone that wants to hang out, I'll be live in 5. Not even, probably about 2. Yep, Daily Mock. You got it. That's where I'm going. I just wanted to come on YouTube for about an hour and a half tonight, but now I'm going to the other place. Yeah, and then we can talk. Yeah. Well, I'm going to start out with some music and see where it goes, Mock. Yep, that's where I'll be, Lulu, in 5 minutes. Not even. As a matter of fact, it's going to be 2 minutes. It's going to be like 2 and 2. See you on the other side. So, Susu, NH Girl, Give Me a Kiss, Lisa, Eric, PJ, Phil Dogs, Mother Nature, Zacasto, Susan One Loveway, Kay Causey, hey. Trevor Ryan, just to name a few. David, Davo88. Give Me a Kiss. Jake Houston, thanks for coming, by the way. Thanks for being a member, by the way. Really appreciate that. So I'll see you in a few minutes on the other side. Few minutes. I'm all fired up.